In a world where alien warriors walk among us, one team took the fight to the streets and to Saturday morning TV. They weren't mutants, they weren't vigilantes, they were the Wildcats. Based on the hit comic by Jim Lee, this 90s animated gem had one season, 13 episodes, and more edge than a katana-wielding cyborg ninja. So what happened to this wild crew? Let's hit rewind and break it all down. Let's set the stage. It's 1992. Comics are entering a bold new era with the launch of Image Comics, created by artists who rejected corporate control. Jim Lee, the creative force behind X-Men, co-founded Wildstorm Studios and released Wildcats, one of Image's flagship titles. Wildcats wasn't just a superhero team, it was aliens, black ops warfare, ancient wars, secret history, and tech that would make Tony Stark jealous. The comic was dense, stylish, and selling like crazy. So when CBS wanted to ride the superhero train, they picked Wildcats to bring to Saturday mornings. The core of the show was an intergalactic Cold War. Two ancient alien races, the Cherubim and Damonites, have been warring for centuries. The twist, they brought the fight to Earth. The Cherubim are noble, long-lived, powerful beings who've integrated into human society. The Damonites, think demonic shapeshifters who possess human hosts and plan to dominate the planet. The Wildcats are a team of Cherubim descendants and allies formed to stop the Damonite infiltration. Their battles are global, secretive, and devastating. Let's go ahead and meet the team. Here we have Spartan, a cyborg technician. Think RoboCop meets Captain America. Up next, the beautiful Voodoo. She's a young psychic with a tragic past. She can detect Damonites in disguise, an absolute game changer for the Wildcats. Maul, a gentle scientist who can hulk out into a skyscraper-sized beast. However, there's a downfall to his power. The bigger he gets, unfortunately, the dumber he gets. Here is Grifter, red mask, trench coat, dual pistols, street smart, sarcastic, and the definition of 90s cool. Now we have Zealot, a Coda warrior with thousands of years of combat experience. She's ruthless, elegant, and deadly. The awesome and radical Warblade. He could turn his hands into living blades. Think if Wolverine and T-1000 had a kid raised by ninjas. Void, the team's oracle, cold, precise, and connected to an ancient power that lets her teleport and see the future. Last but not least, Jacob Marlowe was a billionaire industrialist and leader of the Halo Corporation. When Void informed him about the Damonite threat to Earth, he decided to dedicate all his resources to fighting them. He gathered Grifter, Maul, Spartan, Voodoo, Warblade, and Zealot to form the Wildcats. For every great leader, there is a formidable villain. The nemesis of the Wildcats is Hellspawn. Imagine Megatron, Emperor Palpatine, and a demonic AI all rolled into one. Produced by Dick Entertainment, the animation had that classic Saturday morning style. Bold outlines, eye-popping colors, and characters built like action figures straight off the Toys R Us shelf. Everything moved fast, like channel surfing after 2 bowls of Cookie Crisp. It was loud, in your face, and cranked to the max. Lightning bolts, laser blasts, slow-mo jump kicks. Wildcats looked like every extreme sports commercial and comic book ad mashed into one. This show just didn't entertain you. It grabbed you by your slap bracelet, yelling, "Let's go," in a voice that echoed through the mall arcade. Jim Lee even consulted early on to make sure the show kept that signature Wildstorm flavor. His fingerprints were all over this show. Characters with tactical gear, wild hair, and weapons the size of motorcycles. That begs the question, why did Wildcats only last one season? Well, there's a few reasons. One, the comics storyline was layered with complex mythology, mature themes, and a deep sci-fi backdrop that wasn't exactly kid-friendly. Trying to condense that into a weekly 22-minute episode meant cutting a lot of nuance, sanitizing the violence, and simplifying plots for a younger audience who might have never picked up a comic book. It was like squeezing a 12-issue crossover into a single lunchbox. 2. Competition was brutal. It aired alongside heavy hitters like X-Men, Spider-Man, Batman the Animated Series, all arguably better written, better animated, and already had fan bases. And number 3, the last reason, toy sales and ratings. CBS expected a merchandising boom, but Wildcats didn't land like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or Power Rangers. Even with just 13 episodes, Wildcats left a mark. It was raw, ambitious, and packed full of early Image Comics energy. It paved the way for darker, more complex comic adaptations and introduced a new generation to Wildstorm's unique brand of heroes. Wildcats may not have lasted, but the fans, we're still here, and we're still loud. So, if you remember this show, slam that like button like it's an arcade machine, drop your favorite Wildcat team member in the comments below, and please don't forget to subscribe for more turbocharged dives into the radical world of 90s cartoons. This is Mr. 10K with 10K Collectibles saying God bless and peace.